This is Tom Wilson. I'm going to show you how I do a little bit of my scenery. This is one of the scenes that we're going to be working on. The building is just about finished, but I'm going to be blending it into the scenery. And what I've done so far is I've taken blue foam, cut it, sculpted it, and then it was covered with plaster impregnated gauze. I build most of my buildings on bases, so later on if you want to take them out, or if you move, which has happened to me, and had to tear things apart, I've learned the hard way. So now most everything I do is on a base, so later on I can take them out and reuse them if need be. This bone's sticking out, so what I'm doing is I use a steak knife just to trim this down. What I want to do is keep an edge along here so I can run my plaster, and this is going to curve down to here. Since this is a little stepping here, we'll cut this back a little more. Just get rid of this edge right along here. Get a little better contour. I use different kind of foams too. This stuff's more brittle. I get it at Michael's. It's only half-inch thick. What we're going to have is a little road coming down from the loading dock down here, turn, and he'll come down to the ground here, we're hoping. Stick some glue on to hold that in place. I throw a screw in it just to hold it in place so it doesn't go anywhere. Now I'll go ahead and we'll start putting some of the plaster gauze on. I cut it down to smaller sizes since we're working next to the building here. I use a container, just dip it in some water. Go ahead and start. I'm going to build this edge up along here. Got the hot glue, got it warming up a little bit, because I'm going to do a little bit of hot gluing the retaining wall. Right now we're going to go ahead and put the gauze in. What I do is I cut the edge of this so it's smooth, put it along the edge, and I just put it down with my finger. When we go against the existing scenery, I'm going to wet it, otherwise it's not going to bond well. Some people put the plaster right over the foam. You can do that. I don't like to do it because there's not a whole bunch for it to plaster to grab hold of. So I do it this way. Just smoothing it with your finger. Biggest thing is you want to keep this edge, because this is going to be a piece of plexiglass in the front to protect this building. So it's right above it is a yard. And I put too many hours in the building and I don't want to get it destroyed. So the plexiglass will go in the front. One of the things I did do was the siding in the back. I got it prepped before I even started this. I put the ballast on, the wheel stops, and I cleaned the rail, and it's ready to go. You won't see the back of this building at all. So the only thing I have left to do is put the tar paper roof on, which is not a big deal. But this is just blending this in. Now, this is going to be a road that goes up here to this upper loading dock. Get a little water. So I need a hot glue for the casting. That came with the kit, so I'm just using it. That way it blends in with the wall sections. I have a casting that came with the kit, and it's holding back this retaining wall. It's a retaining wall holding this back, and I just got to get this down since there is a little gap underneath of it. I'm not filled in with some plaster. Just working this here a little bit. I may do something later on with this. I'm thinking like this is Anchor Sanitary, and it they made toilets as far as I was concerned. There wasn't real Anchor Sanitary. There was a supply company, but that original building was very big and very bland, concrete block. And I got this kit. I thought this would be a good place for it. Most of my buildings on the railroad are after the prototype building, but I do have some kits. The key buildings that are some signature for the railroad I am building, I'll scratch build them. Other ones, such as this, was kind of bland, and I'm just folding this over to fill the hole there. Just working this in a little bit here. And my hot glue gun is hot now, so I like to hot glue whatever I can for like plaster castings. Now, I'm going to put a little hot glue on the back side. While we were away, I did a little bit of hand carving, a little bit of rock cropping here using plaster of Paris. I'm going to show you how you do rock outcroppings, hand carving right in this area right here.